Wrestling fans, stop us now at the A6 booth and meet 2015 World Team Member, Freestyle Team.
Here we go. 220, number one, 220 in the country. Gable Steveson in the red. He is a hammer, taking on Ryan Mills of West Virginia. Steveson is just nasty. Nice high single there. Dropping down to the ankle. Gonna drop down for, they're gonna go fleeing the hold. Caution in one. Gonna make a 1-0 lead for Gable Steveson. Steveson look for the go behind, gonna get it. Gonna make it a 3-0. 5-0. Seven 0 off that easy go behind for Steveson.
Hey, your feet's not moving.
Now another single leg for Steveson. And Mills just gonna bail out. Going to that lace is Steveson to try to tip him over. Not gonna be able to get it. Back up on their feet, 9-0 lead. And there's the easy go behind. Gable Steveson makes short work of Ryan Mills, and he's into the semis. Steveson, big snap right away in the red, coming around to rear standing. So it's Zalapi in the blue, Steveson in the red. Steveson real physical. Does a good job moving his feet, getting to single legs. There you see him in on a double, just gonna get the step out. So one red to call Gable Steveson. Out to the early lead. Looking slide by is Zalapi. Steveson, the younger brother, Bobby Steveson. And Steveson accidentally going to step out there, putting Zalapi in the lead. There's a shot, single leg attempt. Over, wow, looking to throw it by, but gets a little careless. And now Steveson running behind for two. Going to make it 3-1. And there's another double leg And he's going to get the 2, I believe. 4 and 2 confirmed. Going to make it 5-1 for Gable Steveson. Two on one for Gable Steveson. Oh, nice. Dirty ankle pick from Steveson. Gonna make it 7-1. And Gable's like, I don't want to try to turn him. So 7-1, you don't see that too much. So 7-1, 40 seconds to go. There's on the low ankle again is Steveson. And I don't believe he recovered to a defensible position, but they'll say, yes, he did. Going to be 11-1 tech. Gable Steveson into the finals, looking solid. And we're about to see his opponent, whether it's Colton.
One of the best 220 hand fighters I have ever seen in high school, and he's only going to be a sophomore.
Yeah, look at that snap right away. And you're seeing the man strength here by Gable Steveson. Drops down to the leg. Quick 2 for Gable.
I mean, at any weight class, he goes from heavy on the head to shot better than maybe anybody in the country.
Yeah, and for his age, it's mind-blowing. And he moves so well on his feet. Great lateral movement.
Yes.
And these guys, they're so young, and I know they're cadets. Obviously, they're young, but they're like young for their grades. You know, Schultz, 14-year-old kid, going to be a freshman, and Steveson, just 15. These aren't guys that are, old for their grades. These are, legitimately young dudes that are just superstars already.
See there's that footwork by Steveson. Yeah. So fluid for a big guy.
Gets a step out, extending his lead 3-0. Gable, the younger brother of Bobby Steveson, former #1 ranked wrestler at 195 pounds. Gonna start his true freshman year, or begin his true freshman year at Minnesota. Out there training right now.
And also won Fargo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he won he won a big bracket. He beat Binnick and Sammy Colbray. So obviously, good stock, nice low single, but that's gonna be Schultz's, and that's where Schultz is dangerous. And watching him, a lot of his stuff is countering off the leg attack, and that was a nice little tip there as he gets on the board. Now he's gonna go to work on top, working high gut, but good luck moving Gable Steveson.
Colton Schultz, I mean, think about this. The kid's in 8th grade. He comes to Flow Nationals. He had one loss, and it was like, I don't know, 5-1, 5-2 to Austin Meyer, who was arguably the best 220 in the country at the time.
Right.
He beat a guy like Jacob Seeley this year. Jacob Seeley makes the finals of the Junior World Team Trials. So,
as we're seeing another takedown, they kind of lock up upper body. Steveson able to take him over for the takedown, extending his lead 5-2 now.
I mean, we're seeing these young kids. These guys are going to be staples at the top of the ranking for a long time, and I got to think with really good success in college as well.
Wow, now Steveson, I don't know if he was looking for like a slide by there, but he ends up pulling him, Schultz right into him, goes to a body lock, and Steveson has to bail out. 5-4 the score. So maybe a lot of people thought Steveson would really have the hammer here and be able to overwhelm. And there's, we see him fire off a shot. Nice whizzer. And we're going to see one red on the step out, one confirmed. So back and forth we're seeing this entire time.
That was good movement and technique by Schultz, too, because most people get blown through on that shot.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Schultz part of that resurgent Colorado group.
Nice high crotch. And nearly taking him through the grill. Feet to back for Steveson. Gonna make it 10-4. 12-4, and he goes over a little easy there, a crossface. And Schultz gives him a little nudge there as he gets up. 12-4 the lead now. Nice high single there from Steveson. A finish here would be the tech. Nearly had it, couldn't quite get the finish. 7 seconds to go. White paddled. There's 2. There's the tech. Oh, and Gable Steveson gets in his face after the win. 14-4 win for Gable Steveson. Impressive showing there.
Well, 14-4, but I almost feel like that doesn't tell the whole story. I mean, in the loss, I'm impressed with Colton Schultz. He did some good things, right?
Absolutely. I'm completely impressed with Colton Schultz. Obviously,